Hello, beautiful beginners and wonderful, well, artists of all kinds. Welcome here. I have another really fun little Christmas tree. So easy for cards. I use those Strathmore cards that come with the beautiful deckled edge envelopes. Love them. I'm in the process of making all my cards right now, and I'm always on the outlook for an easy, simple little cards that I can make several of them. Today, I'm going to be making these fun little Christmas trees. So, are you ready? I'm actually going to show you the one version and come up with your own colors. I think that is so much fun. I'm using an 8 round. Absolutely, you guys, if you have not checked out these Degatos, you get a whole set of them, especially for beginners who aren't sure, excuse me, if they want to invest in Princeton's. You can get a whole set of 10. Perfect Christmas request, right? Or gift to yourself for $15. And it's all the sizes of a round brush. So I think those are great. I've also got my brush. This is an 8 round, and I'll link all these below if you'd like to go for that beautiful, soft, velvet touch brush. So wonderful. I've used that since my college days. I'll link them all below, so you have lots of choices. Make sure you're using 140-pound cold press paper. I'm right now in my holiday Artisto pad, so I've marked it holiday 2025, and I come back and refer to these. I journal all of these and refer back to them. Love these. You can also tear them out if you really do something you want to gift. I'm using my Mylang palette, Paul Rubens Mylang. Can't go wrong with those. I do have them in my palette here though. I put the tube Mylangs here. And same thing, but look all the beautiful colors, you guys. I just spin this around. I love it because it's got all this room for mixing. So let's start with our fun little trees. I'm wetting my brush. If I was to hold my brush upside down or horizontal, it's not going to drip. That's how much water I want in here, is not too much. And watch this, how easy this is. So I'm going to start with this pink, beautiful pink, maybe a little bit of red in there. Tap, 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 and let's just start. So I'm just taking my brush. I rest my hand on the side here because I'm not one to hover and paint. That's up to you. Going to use the tip of my brush, and as I come out, I'll add a little bit more pressure. So starting at the top here, point, press, press, press. Look how easy those are. Point, press, press. Don't get too picky here, you know, just have fun. You could even mix the colors here like that. Look how easy. Then I'm going to go into, let's make an orange one. So go into my orange, either one of these oranges. I've got about 50 pigment, 50 water in there. Tap, tap, tap. Let's make another one right next to it, maybe a little bit lower here. Point, press, 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 press. There we go. A little bit lighter. Press. You know, just have fun. These art for me is not about oh, look at that. I added some orange in there. That's okay. Is not about all this perfection. It's play. Play with the waters. Make something beautiful that is beautiful for you. This is, let's grab some of that pink. So now I'm actually mixing some of these colors together, but look how pretty. And I'm going to add something at the end here I think you'll have a lot of fun with. Let's do a blue. Gonna do kind of that icy blue. I'll put it up here, point, press, press, tuck it behind there, press, press, go in there, tap, tap, tap. All these beautiful bright trees. So fun. So now we've got a blue tree, and you know what? We could actually stop right there. If you are good at calligraphy, you could go in and write something wonderful here. I'm not, and that's fine. I might go in and add a yellow one in the background. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's spin around here. I get a lot of you asking me about this palette too. This is just a Meeden palette, and I put it on a Lazy Susan. I'll share the link. I'll go back and find my link and share that with you if you like. So I'm going into the yellow. Be careful because yellow can be a little overpowering. And let's just tuck one in behind here. Just like that. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now I'll go in and with my angle brush here, just going to wet that, go into my brown, load it up. I'm going straight into the pigment, and I'm just going to put it on its side on that angle. Look at that. How easy is that, guys, right? And we've got our little tree trunks. You could even go up the middle if you really wanted to, but not necessary. And now, I mean, you could, you know, I'm doing these very simple, but you could add bulbs on here. You could do all kinds of fun stuff. If you want it to be a little bit more color there, we could go in and just something like that. So it looks like they're coming out of the ground, but here is the fun part. So first I want to dry these just a tiny bit with my new handy dandy heat gun that I got that I'm loving. It's nice and quiet. So let me just do that. Hear that, how quiet it is? My last one was pretty noisy. You want to make sure it's really dry before we go in. And if you don't have a micron pen, so fun. It's a really inexpensive way to add some details to your paintings. You can use a ballpoint though too. And let's go in. Let me check this one. This is a 5. Yeah, 5's good. That 5 is just the size of the nib. My favorite is actually an 8, but watch this, how fun. So easy. I'm just adding in little lines. And look at that. So easy, you guys. That's it. Make sure to and sign your name down here, especially if you're gifting these. And look at that. We're basically done. If you really want to zhuzh it up, you could always add, of course, for those of you that know me, you probably knew this was coming next. You could add bulbs, you could add a star, but I'm going to do a little sparkle. And look, oh my gosh, you guys, so much fun, so easy. And there you go. So I hope you give this a try. I hope you're getting lots of fun ideas here for your holiday cards. Look at that sparkle. And again, if you're good at calligraphy, write down below, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, thinking of you, all kinds of fun things. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. You guys make this such a fun place for me to wake up to every morning and see what you guys are doing. And by the way, look at that beautiful blending. Did you catch that? So pretty. All right, I will see you soon. I'll be right here reminding you, you are an artist. Have fun, play, discover, let your imagination flow, and I'll see you soon. Happy painting.